Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I am sadly not able to make it today here in Huntsville, Alabama with work, but I wanted to still contribute to this project and help John and Way out, and I appreciate them playing this video for me to incorporate my part into the video. I hope you all are having a great night. So I'm going to talk to you about the bring your own device business case and the Michelin and the Rosedin companies and how they implemented bring your own device. So John and Way have probably already described some of the variables in this case. So Michelin went with a personally owned mobile device system with a centrally managed network by CAS Information Systems Management Company. And the advantage to having personally owned devices is that the user only has one device. They don't have to use two. And then the disadvantage is, of course, that there's a security risk because people don't put a password always on their phone, and they may transmit company data on the personal part of their phone that should not have been transmitted there. So the Michelin example was fairly successful, and I think that was relative to their business model. They seem like mobile computing, adding that as an element of their business model would be very helpful for people like sales and those type of organizations within the company. The Rosedin Electric went with a company-owned, company-procured device, so like a BlackBerry is the way I thought of it, and they gave that to each one of their bring your own device employees. The advantage of having that method would be that it's a standard format, so you're sure all the hardware is right. It's all the same system, so troubleshooting it with a help desk is going to be easier. And it's company owned, so if there's some type of, so the network payment and that, you don't have to work which part of the use of that phone was for company and what was for personal. Well, hopefully it's not being used for personal as well as company. And then the disadvantage is that the user has to carry two phones, and the user also would have to, if they break their phone, the company is liable, as opposed to, in the Michelin example, it says if I broke the phone that I'm recording this video on right now, I am liable even if I am, doing wash you work on my phone. So the question that is asked in this case study is it better to have a company procured and provided phone, mobile device for mobile work, or is it better to try to use the employee's phone? I think it's relative to the business. So a small company, it might be better to just have a stipend and use their phone. But if you're talking about a large corporation, it's probably better to provide the phone to the employees, because the standardization of all your mobile phones being included into one contiguous system of the same device has a lot of benefits. For example, if an employee said that they were unable to do something with their company-owned phone to their manager could say, I have the same phone, here's the solution to the problem, or something along those lines. And then, of course, from the security standpoint, it's obviously beneficial too. Mobile phones are really not that much anymore. So, with all that being said, I just want to thank everybody for, especially John and Wei, for playing this video, and I hope you all have a great night. Thanks.